Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Mexico City for race 14. Take a quick look down qualifying. And back up the board we go. We are going to get ready for one heck of a race today. Born ready on pole. All 42 starters are ready to go. The start finish line down at the end of pit road. This long straight will be the backdrop for the green flag to kick off the Strinova 350. Here we go. That's Born Ready, Ben McDonald, both going it side by side, down into the turn, and they're going to make it stick pretty well. That's a good start for the field. Trying to find a car that's relatively near the front, and we found our guys. Single file up here. Now it's just double file to sort them out. Ringo, Racer, getting around each other. RS Fast and 11 in the 4, doing a great job where he is. Single, double file. Everybody's weaving through, seeing what they've got, seeing what their car has. CS Fast and 11 found himself on the wrong side of the track. But everybody's weaving through. 24 Seto with a great start. All the way to 4th as we see a battle for the lead. Attempting to kick off. Ben McDonald is trying to reach Born Ready. But the 19 runs off with the lead. To complete lap 1. The run down to turn 1 is perilous and the most important part of the lap to get right. Logan learning the hard way not to sleep on that as he is fighting with the guys around him to keep position. Eastlamp qualified surprisingly well, but it's kind of holding them up. To everybody from the rookies to the veterans. Speaking of veterans, Tiger Man is wasting no time at all, blitzing through the slower traffic. Razor, that's RBV in the 87. Esri in the 1 trying to hang with them. And passing Angel Madfield will be a top 20 spot here for anyone on the up and up. Canadian Lux falling back a bit. CS Fast and 11 tried to reach to the inside. Just nothing that he could have done. Just has to stay in line, see what he's got. But guess who's not staying in line? Ben McDonald. He is way back there. Got Mizzou in the 78. 19th place, could wing out, but the 99 kind of psyched him out. Making a pass through the first couple turns. Showing him how it's done. That's Racer making a move for 7th. He passed the 66. This part of the race is where things get, interesting. Just moving along where you are. Just make sure you're having a good time and, just kind of practicing making moves so you can execute them in the late race. Kind of where it is right now. Mizzou going the wrong way. The update on that 78. He's lost about 4 spots in this one lap alone. A frustrated 78 team. Not making it any easier with the 87. Potentially getting them there. See Darkest Presence in the dirt back there. a little bit. RBV settles back in line. Oh, KSS might have cooked it a little bit into that 38 team. Tell you what. Now we have a three-way battle for the lead. This is Born Ready, Ben McDonald, Frosty Wusky, all lined up there. And guess who's having a career day so far? The 24 Seto, front and fourth. Could be in for her best finish. And you can see down the long straight, it really does feel like some road courses are very windy without any need for aerodynamics, while others, you're going to be missing the aero battle here if you don't nail it, as Ben McDonald kind of flubbed that turn there. Going to let the 19 of Born Ready get a bit of a lead here. If I'm the 21, I'm more worried about Seto behind me, because they've got some teams that have the right stuff today. They're going to be using it. Misty Viper there. I think Tiger Man, he qualified pretty poorly, but he's on the up and up. We'll see what he's got. Anything that can stick a move, even if no move is to be made. If you go for a gap that no longer exists, you may be stupid. Problems on the 15. BS Fast and 11 looks like he had an unscheduled stop. Oh, he just rammed the puff right up the freaking back on lap 2. So, yeah. Incident for the 15 team. They are not really feeling their best here. Ben goes far, as we see the 21 trying to defend so many different ways at once. That Seto tried to attack, but Toad gets the spot on the 24. So when you're in like a line, a small line of people, and you want to set up for turn 1, it cuts both ways. You could be out there thinking you're big dick trying to make a pass, and you're going to be the one getting passed. Logan, you have a lot of drivers around each other that are like fringe playoff contenders, like the 60, the 23, the 17, even the 9, who's a couple spots back. They're the ones battling each other where every spot matters. I think Logan may be more secure than the other guys around him, but if you're like a Krugemeyer type, like a pass like this is very important for the 60. They need to get the spots they can. As Hyperdrive is trying to make the pass on Racer. Now, this is what I mean by, like, it all goes wrong in a nutshell. I think Hyper stayed there. I think Ringo could have easily, like, flipped it 3 wide, tried to make the pass on Hyper. That would have been ambitious, but possible. But that's example, Hyper does get the spot on the 41, so that's not bad. Take a look at Born Ready. It's been a long time since he's had really any sort of relevancy. Like, he's just kind of there midfielding it, doing a good job. Top 25 points finishes are common for him. But this time he is ready to strike. And we are looking so hard at this point playoff battle that any win you can get can be the edge between a playoff berth and a disappointing season. So this is very important for the 19 and what he's doing right now. God, that's such a big braking zone. Here you can really see just how important getting this turn down is. Accordion effect on overdrive right now. For 38 making a pass on the fantasy driver he's racing. Sometimes try to make a lunge that's pretty far back, but ambitious, maybe a bit stupid. And the main group goes all the way back to J Money, who's running 41st. BS Fast and 11 there. There's Bourne. So that's the whole field. On lap 8, everything is relatively spread. It's just such a great track. I mean, the layout is definitely interesting. It's a good looking place, too. On track, you got this track combines great straights, technical sections, braking zones. This place really does have it all. And the drivers are really giving it their all, laying it on the line here today. Ben McDonald looking to rebound after some, say, disappointing runs he's had. Oh, one driver I want to focus on. Oh, not the 3, but Monaco's kind of getting buried back in some fantasy driver traffic, so not the best run for the 3 team. I was talking about the 4 team. They came out of Hillside wanting to fight just about every other team, both on and off the track, and they're going to give it everything they've got. They got their win at Canadian Tire, but they want the points, the top 5 points finish bonuses, and more wins, more bonuses. They see that some drivers here have been racking them up, stacking them up. They want that gold too. They want, I mean, every driver out here wants a 4-win season before the All-Star break, but not everybody can have it. Racer's giving it his best defense around the 4. As they're all evenly spread. Krugermeyer getting a spot. That's for 9th around Ringo. That's a good pass. Quality pass. Trying to save the season of the 60 team. And there's Eastlamp. He's getting passed by the 99. Angel Madfia gets another one. Tiger Man inside the top 20. He got by the 1. I think Misty Viper's next. That 31 team is always a mystery. They seem like they could be anywhere in the field and you'd believe it. Front, back, middle, dominating, shit, unknown. KSS, BSS, and RBV. These two are very close to each other in points. That's probably the points battle that they're most importantly thinking about here. Little plume of smoke. Doesn't seem like anybody really lost too much going wide that turn, so nothing to be afraid of here. The 54, that's Razor, fantasy driver who is running the highest right now. Triple digit displays for the win. Misty Viper, he's getting the pass done as we, contact, more contact in the corner. Don't want to get too touchy with the 99. Might give you a crowd of boos. And one of these drivers must have gotten into each other going into the braking zone here. Not sure who has the damage. I think everybody's looking fine so far. There's no way it's for 34. He seemed like he was far away. Coming up on halfway. Yeah, that's just about everybody there. Second place, 15. They're saying look at everybody in the back getting past pit road. It wasn't enough damage to just have somebody pit, so they're all good. And the 21, you've got to be looking out for him. He's been third. He's been good here this race. Just kind of running where he is. I'm not sure if Ben is holding him back or if Ben just isn't going out there to get him. That 19 has been out there. Just needing something to happen. There's Toad. There's Seto. CS Fast and 11 running 16th. Yeah, that number 11 is they're just so down on their luck. Another one of those drivers that is kind of bordering those playoffs, and you're not sure whether or not they're going to be the one to point in. They have been so unfortunate on those points battles so many a time. I think it's the 9 that has the damage. Canadian Lux has to really watch his entry into 1. It can go wrong in a heartbeat. RS Fast 11 trying to get a peek on Racer. Doesn't take to kindly. I'm surprised that this 47 team, they came back to their first road course in a long time back at Canadian Tire, and they were ass. But a top 20 run for East Lemp is just what the doctor ordered. There are some teams that, even if they did win, they'd still have to be top 30 in points, and the 47 is one of them. They have been not good pretty much all throughout. And East Lemp up there. Now we have Esri, who's just kind of running weird lines through these corners. Kind of dumb. 19 on the front stretch. Yeah, those guys staying out. Born Ready's nearly 2.5 second lead. I think Tiger Man, he's going to be the one looking to pass. Because he knows he's got it so much better than that 47. So he's going to go get it right here. That's going to be easy pickings there. Tiger Man knows how to move up through the field. KSS BSS kind of pulled away from RBV. Team Duke having a bad day. They got passed by the 87. Monaco can't seem to get it going the right direction. Tank Gunner stuck in a bind. Jonic Sully has it even worse. That 43 team plagued by fantasy drivers all around him. And Ben McDonald is going to be the first one to make a move. a 16. Seto coming in as well. Those are those risky plays that are always good to make. We got a green car in. That's not Razor, but Razor is coming in. That's for 99 of Angel Madfia. Taking the pits as well. I believe everyone behind the 54 is already in. Frosty Wusky currently sitting second prior to his pit stop. He will... I mean, everyone's going to come in with the 19 this time by. But Toad Warrior is all over the back looking for anything he can to get past before going into pit road. But honestly, I would not want to try and make a pass in the Parabolica on the pit lap, because that shit is dangerous. Don't do it. 19's in. These two getting in just fine. The 41's going to get in front of the 4 to pit. Everyone else coming in just fine. Behave yourselves on entry, people. E-Slamp on the pit lane. These drivers coming in. The 3, the 42, the 43. I think JMO was the last one to pit. That is correct. Ben McDonald is piping it right now. The 16 is trying to jump the 19. And Born Ready has to go, go. But I think Ben's got him here. And there goes Ben McDonald to the lead. Seto steams it in the third. Rounding out top 5 is Toad Warrior. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th is Krugermeyer. Look who's got some spots. Let's see if he's got the stones to keep him. The 99 having a good race moving up through the field here. Ringo drop backs a bit. Tigerman had a decent stop. Racing Fan getting into it with some drivers back there. Razor possibly. Eric Monaco still behind the 10. Tank Gunner's having a bad day. Turn 11 didn't have a good stop. And the 43 had an even worse stop. God, sucks to be that team. BS Fast 11, they pitted again. They're coming out. So there's Ben. That's Born Ready and Seto running second, third. Frosty Wusky fourth. There's so many drivers like around the cut line that if they could run up and pass Ben, they would have such good insurance here. But 21 is one of many drivers who needs to have this day go their way. I'm looking at Seto and I'm seeing like what can they do to pass the 19. You definitely want to run your corners well, but you don't want to run into the back of anybody. This is definitely the point in the race where things get a bit... Oh, we have a caution. Caution is out. The 51 is going to bring out the yellow flag. And hold your horses, because we are not done yet. Yellow flag. Let's take a look-sees, shall we? That wasn't too long ago. Where was the leader when the caution came out? I mean, I know who it was for. The leaders were just about to hop the backstretch, I believe. Let's take a look at that 51. And, oh, he's cooked. Oh, shit. He was running 30th. It didn't even hit anybody. Like, you see him, that's turn 2. And then right inside turn 3, he just loses control and slams driver's side door into the barrier. That is... Yikes. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Let's go on board with Tank Gunner if you don't believe me. Not you. You're way back there. And here is Tank Gunner's POV throughout this incident. And that changes everything about this race. Ben McDonald, who looked like he was going to have at least a semi-easy time, take the win, reduced to nothing. Let's take a look at pit road. Jack and shit going on back there, man. Jesus. The 42 of Tank Gunners coming in. I don't know. I don't know what they could possibly be testing for. That might just be unscheduled here for the 42. I feel bad. Case is also going to be pretty bad. The 15's way back there. He ain't got anything to go off of. All right. Let's see our lineup. Tank Gunner's back out there behind BS, behind John Sully. Queso is out of the race. And here's our top 10. Ben McDonald, Born Ready, Seto, Frosty Wosky, Toad Warrior, That One Racer, Hyperdrive, RS Fast and 11, Logan, and Krugermeyer, your top 10. Got some pretty good wildcard picks outside the top 10. Angel Madfia running 13th. Pretty good day at the Mexico City circuit here. And it's going to be a bit of a ending drill here to see who can finish strong. Ben McDonald is going to lead them back to green, green, green. This is very important they get this jump right. Bourne's trying low in the corner. That's a weird proposition. I think Ben's going to be able to defend here. Born ready, seeing second. He's going to fall in line. Ben to the lead. Seto in third. Toad Warrior currently running where he is. That's up the inside for fourth. But he's going to settle in, I think, fifth. Several drivers snaking around the track here, seeing what they've got. RS Fast and 11 going way past for 60. Angel Madfia having some troubles here with some of the drivers. The 9, the 17. Could be a spot lost. An opportunity for anything more. So Ben and Bourne coming to 4 to go. Down the long straightaway. The 21 could try a spot check here. That's what the 4 is going to do. RS Fast and 11 down the inside of a 33. And it goes back and forth, but 33 is going to hold. There's the 4. The 9 Racing Zent. Canadian Lux has been pretty good on this restart. He is up to 12th. Man, but he's on that weird lane through these little S's here. Trying to get as much as he can. Not sure if it'll be enough. That one racer all over the back of Toad Warrior. Be a spot in the top 5 up for grabs. And Born Ready just has to keep with this 16. There's no other option here. Like that restart was the chance. Now it's here and now. The 16 going through the corners. I think that was a bit more clean than what the 19 had. That was clean. Now Seto definitely kind of strategizing what it could be for her. Through the course. Let's take a look at where Ringo back there in that 66. Currently running 15th. There's still some positions being exchanged here. I think Misty Viper tried to look underneath Kyle D. Eastlamp taking the wide way around. Battling with Racing Fan. A lot of the guys are still single file. They're still making it work. Frosty Wusky battling for 3rd. This is the 2 to go. Toad Warrior is pushing through that 21. Seto able to get much better braking than the 21. That made the 34 look stupid. Seto playing a good defense here. Now Born Ready has to play a good offense here. Ben McDonald kind of roading around right now. His lines have to be perfect through the midsection. 19. Let's take a look at some playoff bubble driver Team Duke. And he had an unscheduled stop, it seems. That's going to be bad for the 88 team. They are not doing good. Something happened to them. We'll find out later. For now, it's up front. Ben McDonald, Born Ready. The fight is on to the white flag. One more time around for these two. Born has to make up a good chunk of time this time, or else it won't be for anything. Battle for 3rd, the 21, Frosty Wusky. Taking the fight to Seto. He's going to get by. Toad Warrior not able to get there. Born. They're battling the track more so than each other. Because Born is just trying so hard to get to the back of the 16 to upset his line without compromising the 19 too much. Ben McDonald is hanging in by a thread. I think Born Ready has a chance if he plays this lane right. Here he comes. He's there. He's got to make the pass. All over the back bumper. I think his patience, he had a little too much. He can't peek there. Down the front, Ben McDonald is going to hang on for a Mexico City victory. And what a race it was. There's a career best for Seto in there. Good runs had by all. A top 15 for the hometown hero. And heartbreak for the 88, but they got a couple at least. What the fuck happened to Duke? Team Duke was running in a pack of cars. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, RBV punted Duke off the track. Oh, that's a costly mistake. Someone else's mistake being your fault. And the 88 had to pay the price for it. It kept it green. It was off track. But Big Ben is going to celebrate a big win in a big way. The results we have down the order. That's all we have for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.